A happy Sunday from here, all the lovers of freedom. God bless you all. I bring good tidings from the Creator that was never created. The Almighty God, the one they couldn't ask. All these aliens, all these colonizers, all those people that have set up a fake narrative for us for so long. But by the grace of God Almighty, by the grace of Chukwu Okabiama, we must have to change the negative narrative of yesterday if we must do well. So please, if you are watching, do not hesitate to share as usual. I'm your beloved brother, Comrade Newton Igmenegun, the Archbishop of Activism, the hero for democracy and ambassador for good governance. So God bless you all. Thank you very much for tuning in still. So there is a very big race before us. You know, I've told us several times with that number, it is the survivor of the fittest. Only the fittest of the fittest is going to survive. I thank God that the reason we are doing this exposition is to prepare our mind ahead. Because the book of Proverbs, they say where there is no vision, the people they perish. The love I have for my people is much that I don't want anybody to die mysteriously. That's why we keep on doing what we are doing. Please, what you can help me do right now is to share massively. We have so many things to talk about. And if we refuse to change the negative narrative of yesterday, it will be very, very difficult. What we do, particularly the real freedom fighter, we always do reflections. We always think, what about when this thing becomes like this? What's going to happen? That's why if you look at the people that is running technology, it's still the West. They are advancing while we that are using it, we are not advancing. Yeah, they are advancing. They are advancing. It is very dehydrating that we that are using it, we are not advancing. And I don't know the reason for it. And one thing that that came to me today, many people's lives have been adulterated and polluted. When you say the drink is adulterated, that is to say, let's say now one bottle of ogogoro, you can't go use water to mix and you can't bring two. You will never get the real volume or the real chemical reaction it was supposed to have. That's when you say something is adulterated. Or for example now, you go and add Coke because it's also a dark color, add it to Montes, then you call it adulterated because you no longer go to remain under the normal taste of the Montes. So that's how most of our life is today. That's why we are not thinking, even when we are seeing the whole thing very clear as any other thing. So we are not really still seeing anything wrong about our society. I saw a video an hour ago or an hour 30 minutes ago on how these same people were discharging a trailer load of humans, discharging them. They were disembarking from the trailer, going to different locations. It's no longer a strange thing. But the people that are going to be having problems, which are, if they succeeded in doing whatever thing they are doing, are the same people we are in this Europe together. They are going to be having massive problems. That's why for whosoever what we are supporting, we are not against whatever thing you are supporting. I'm not against. If it's using result, I will support you to do it. Right now, it's not using result. It's putting us in torments. Look at how Benin stupid people started this whole narrative. Okay, now, since you have been joining to repair the Benin, it's not working. Why not also give us the chance to see how we can metamorphose to repair? Because your repairing it is so fake. The way you say you want to repair the city, you are deceiving or you are not repairing anything. I see no reason this one will come out with this beat. Some idiot bastard here abroad will come out. Okay, now, what has poets? What have you been able to put in place? Let me not brag. Maybe the Spirit of God can also lead me to start doing every other thing. If they succeeded in taking our lands, you are going to be held responsible due to your hypocritical way of life. Now, none of us is asking questions how the Fulani came. And these people, the police, they are not talking to them. Go and look at what's happening in Sokoto today. The same person, the same group of people, religion that kill another person entirely, and they name you Christian because you are a mumu the very day you become a Christian. They know the reason why they gave you that name. Because don't talk, you are the most stupid person. That's why you answer Christianity, because there is no force in there. Now, the police even managed, whether it's they are even acting Hollywood, I don't know. They even managed to go and arrest one of the persons. Do you know Sokoto they came out, making protest broad daylight, supporting their act of murder in cold blood? They are supporting it. They say the police or the government must release the person they have arrested for lighting fire upon human beings, and they are going to succeed. Why are they going to succeed? Because of unity. Where's Afulefu today? You are still hiding your head. And let me tell you, most of you one thing, who have spent 30 years abroad building your stupid two flat. Do you know when you are being invaded? Automatically you are no longer the owner of your house. For those of you that are useless, that is fighting fire, while we've been away on your board, you are a bastard. You don't know what is coming for you. We are not even talking about you. One Fulani that sleep with cow will not be the landlord of your house. If by now you cannot talk, how are you going to drag it? Okay, you don't know your chiefs and everybody, they've sold you out already. Okay, now my Matthew for 1 year say yeah don't end. Are you kidding me? Now my Matthew for 1 year say war don't war one end. Are you not seeing the handwriting? Now, under normal conditions, the reason why we have a leader, our political leader will join hands together with our traditional ruler to make sure everything that is not working out in our society, they put it together. That was why they have made a leader. But the definition you guys, particularly all these bastards abroad, all these aliens, all the charlatans that misguided element, what they are trying to tell me and reiterate is that your leaders have to fold their hands, while things put themselves right. Are you mad? Because this thing, the way you guys are taking it, is go all by my Yagbe. Most of you will start going court here, and what you have been supporting, you go and prove it because the honorable, even the Watis, they are tired of the mess we are facing at home. And nobody see anything wrong with this. All of them will come out as are using sacrifice and hypocrisy. Go back to the okay, how far have you gone? How far? How far have you gone? What is happening? That to say you have been deceiving us, and this enough of this bullshit. Or what say I will start the whole side, it's going to last for 701 years. On Aesaguwani, this side is going to be logical. We will charge ourselves to court because I can't just imagine some 1 or 2 person will just gang up selling out his people in the broad daylight. Who does that? Constitutionally, we are not guided. Traditionally, we are not guided. Pentecostally, religionally, we are not guided. Where are we going from here? You think it's a normal deal? They were the same thing, some group of bastards, they came out and started talking about their second experience, about the fake narrative. Go and look at the news today. Let everyone assume it's true. What's happening in Ukraine? To what they are telling us in the television, nobody left in Ukraine. About 1.6 million have evacuated Ukraine. Despite it is a fake narrative. That's what the version does. But you don't know what is coming for you. You don't know what is coming for you. No proactive measure. For you to open your live Facebook with your frustrated lives. Then for you to open up your Facebook and speak through is a problem. All they want to do, the only way you can help Papa Dodoredoji is to tap people in Yombara. This one will not contain you. I'm telling you again and again, it's not a threat. The Parliament of Spain, they know what is about to happen. Because blacks and black are going to rise up against themselves. Because the way you guys choose to put this very narrative that you cannot speak, it is very dehydrating. That you want to tell me this tyrannical system of traditional rulers and political system we are facing, that we should be happy with it? Why some alien, they left their land from Zaire, taking away our treasured land away from us? You don't see anything wrong about it. You don't see anything wrong about it. You doesn't know that your precious life is about to be taken from you. Your children right now abroad here, they are at risk. The very day right now, your immune system is zero. They collect your children from you. You don't know where you are coming from. Even the home right now, I gave you a proactive measure that look at what you can do. If you see and say your body don't change, carry your children wrong, go ask. Okay, we had you want to go. You think I'm joking? Let's watch and see. Una the Kanu today, I think it's right? It is right. Una the Kanu today, I think all what he have said have come to pass. All what he has said have come to pass. You don't know guy conspiracy theorists. I see no reason. People will just step into your town. People will step into your town with ammunition and everything. Go and look at the trailer load of ammunition. Thank God for the ESN. They started the other day. We don't have such measure on ground. Without the access of major, your traditional law, they sold you out already because they know that they were never you're your own father. A father will protect his children. But I don't know why these bastards here are brought. Those are, let me just go to maybe the topic we explain it more better. The topic we must explain it more better. The topic we explain it. Because you have been adulterated, that's just the triple truth. You have been adulterated. No, it is not Odion Aloba, so not the Obaseki fault. It is our own fault. Let me put myself to it. We are not active enough. It's not Obaseki's fault. If we whatever thing we rise up to do today, if the government now unleash or not the way Opus Odima is doing it, we know it's Obaseki's fault. Do you even know whether Obaseki is wanting the people of Edo to speak out? You don't know. That's why there are a lot of problems that are happening. You guys know that I'm not a fan to anybody. I always like to speak the truth. But look at the narrative that people are supporting here abroad. Maybe you might have heard before, now how have they been repairing it? The more they feel they are repairing it, the ability the state becomes. Then why are they tricking us? Why are they tricking us? Why are you telling us as if you are working, perhaps you are not doing anything? Are you an idiot? Why are they tricking us? The same thing they do about the same those stupid people. It was the one that was saying that this very injection, if you come to town, you start using money to get the injection. That was how they put this very narrative. But none of them today is speaking now. They are no longer carrying that rumor because of Baswe Yane. Stupid set of people. What do I life for 140? I'm tension. We know the reason why God created us into this world. I was not created to come and be doing a menace here. If not 10 years I office spend, I spend that well I come out. Than being old at the end of the day, nothing is happening. Who does that? Keep on playing everybody all the time. Then we're hanging more. Some bastard will gather up themselves. Edo to the word by B. Edo is not to the word. Are protecting his people, no. This thing go after this thing's voice. Let me just quickly just stop it. Please, just hold on, please. Please, the person that is calling, don't call. Please, what you are going to do right now, help me check up the voice, whether the voice is still okay. Because anytime I'm using earphone, if calls enters like this, anytime I'm using Bluetooth for the voice, if calls enters like this, automatically it will deactivate the voice, will start malfunctioning. But I will test it from my side. If you know you are still getting the call very clear, the voice very clear, okay. But let me also try my own from here also. Okay, yes. Because I noticed it twice like that now. So at the time calls enters like this, then I cut it, we have fed the earphone. Then I choose to, you know, that's what we know how to do. We have to advance whatever thing we are doing. Please, if you are watching, share this very broadcast. I will introduce the topic to you right now. The topic, I just laid the foundation. The topic, as soon as we continue to elaborate on it, it will explain or further buttress everything I'm trying to tell you right now, that yes, what I'm saying is true. Because these people, they've deceived us enough, and it's hard time we begin to hit the nail at the head. You know, it is hard time we begin to hit the nail at the head. They deceive us for too long. And we cannot keep on doing one thing and expect a different result. We want a better society, but nobody is ready to speak the truth. How can you have a better society without speaking the truth? How can a better society emerge without you speaking the truth? So it sounds very funny. It sounds somehow that this is how we are going to end our lives. Abroad is no longer abroad. Home is no longer home. People are not just thinking for themselves. You are still looking at television today. They use telling lies to your vision. The old news you had about the injection in television was real. It was not real. They will go and look at everybody. AISI. They did not. They were bringing everything out on television. 40 in Madrid gone today. Zaragoza 80 died. But all those things were just lies. All those things were just lies. They just wanted to put you into this very mess. And right now, they put us into the mess already. Our people, they are not thinking. Even your home right now is about taken away from you. You don't see anything wrong. You think that your Jesus they gave to you is to do everything. If I thought Jesus want to even fight, at least you need to enter you as a person. If I thought Jesus Christ want to even help you, for example, let's assume that they now change. They now use the Luciferian power to say Jesus Christ will help you, for example. It's going to enter you as a person. But you have to stand up to do this very fight. Because the fight is for you. No, not for any other persons. But we're always running I don't know how long we are going to keep on running away from our responsibility. The well-being of your society, it is your responsibility. Now, when what you talk come, the government will come say, okay, you need this thing, and we do it. After God, okay, now without you praying, we God come and just start answering everything. You have to pray. Through prayer and supplication, you made your mind known to God. Ah, God, look at what I need. Eternal King of Glory, I ask God that you breathe in this very broadcast tonight. Let there be healing and let there be salvation. In the name of God Almighty and the ancestors of our land, amen. Now, why is the West not accepting Christianity the way they gave it to Africans? Why are they not accepting it? Have you ever been to anywhere before? The whites, you went to somewhere, maybe they're asking you, what's your religion? They say Christianity. You go say, me and you not the same. It is real. They just ask you to know how foolish you are. That's why they always ask. That's why today you will get me clear. The Arab, if they put in a passport, then you hardly see any Arab that is in abroad 10 years, they don't get paper. Except it's a crime where commit. Even the embassy say me they don't give them paper. The Arabs, here in this very Spain, now Arab not perform anything pass. We cut about bad. But the main help where they give to people now that they give them to. They go do bomb blast today for Spain. They not go say this year, they not give any Arab paper. But in Nigeria, they go put on for their body. You put your paper now, come on. For those of you who have your brain set off your head, if you have not confirmed it before, go and confirm what I'm telling you right now. Do you know why? Because of their religion and what their leaders stand for. All the time, Spanish government will always go to Morocco. Either they are going to meet in Rabat or Marrakesh to sit up with Mohammed VI, to sign bilateral agreement, treat my people well, otherwise the sea you are fishing from, because sardine and Morocco get them. All these sardine fish, na Moroccan sea, now pay for good fish. Now we don't have anything given out. We don't have anything given out. Okay, what is it though people have given to Nigerians? Just calling Nigeria. What are we giving to Kogi State? Apart from to incite a wiki against Obaseki. Tell me now what you people know how to do. Apart from you left your place and go and start claiming the seat of the government. All what you guys do is a indictment. You are not known for any better thing. Now, the very day they start calling you Christianity, know that there's something wrong with you. At the time Oyibo is praising you, that you are a Christian, know that he's calling you a fool and a mugu. Because they know how that thing has been weaponized. They know how they weaponize it. They know how that thing has been militarized. They know that that very thing you depend on today, there's no single power there. Because if there were to be single power, now Christianity, they allow us to embrace it. You can say it now, you go and take license. As big as this guy, they go and take license from their Ayuntamiento or their local government, whatever. They will give it to you when it comes to Christian. Go and say you have a church. You want to legalize it. They will give you the license. Because why they give you the license? They know that you are not going anywhere. Come and put in for Patriot Association here in Europe. 10 years ago, come and say, okay, organize yourself as a freedom fighter. Say you want, let them give you license and legalize it for you. With your right, with your constitution and everything and objective, they will give it to you. But for church, now only one day, they don't give you. Because they know that the gathering is never going to yield anything. They know about it. But how come they own it? It was their own person. Mary, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, they use it acting the thing. Why did they freely give it to you? Why are they not bringing light that, okay, now Africa are being darkness, gate of hell, let's see what we can do. They brought in medicine to come and be curing sickness that is not in our community. Are they one day bring medicine, free medicine about diabetes mellitus? Are they one day bring medicine about high fever? So okay, now the high fever that is going on right now, we need to go and cure it in Africa. Now, why is it that the sickness that came up, they spend billions of dollars to bring out a medicine that's going to cure it cheaply to Africa? This is where some black people with black brain and dead destiny, dead future, this is where they committed themselves. Because they don't know how to combine the dots. Now, anytime I tell you, please, I need some money, to do shopping at home, you know they give me. But if you want to come carry a woman, you say you want to pay for me. You are not a good friend now. You can take me to the club to go and buy me drinks. Spend even 1,000 euros. Ah, women, whatever, we flex. But anytime I demand, please, I need 5 euros to do shopping at home, at least for the children. Then who are you then? Who are you then? Is it not in Romans 14 verse 16? He said, let not your good be evil spoken of. Now, why did they choose to give us this very Christianity and they are not helping us to live like them? What happens? Oibo man will rent a local for you, a store. Say, come there and come and be shouting. This is what they are meant. They are meant to kill you. Then you shout and shout and shout. At times they will call you, say, Mutu Ruido. That is to say, you are making too much noise. Loan. They will come tell Jazzman now, where they play jazz. Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty. Then you loan. This person, he has a business already. He will not introduce you to it. He will not introduce you to it. At the time they come to road, you don't know what you collect come for your body. Because nothing goes for nothing. Now illumina na many parts. Most of you today were even life, you say, because they collected the only life you have. That is why you see everything to be normal. Do to the world. Are you kidding me? Me with my right senses, when I know that my state is in sage, then I will be going to dance happy. Give me visa to UK, then I'm happy. Then at the time I left UK, I'm still going to come and meet the mess before. Now, what is the difference between UK and Edo State? If not because our leaders are senseless and wicked. UK, they were supposed to be. What did they see in Edo at the first case in Benin that made them came? What did the Portuguese see? We were very good in farm produce, oil, palm oil, plantain. They were only coming to come and buy. They were only coming to come and buy. But what can we offer today? Only our body we can give to them because they know. Go. I told you several times. Go and confirm what is called adrenochrome. For those of you that said you read abroad, I don't know why. I will tell you some certain things. You will not go and confirm it. Even when you confirm it, you are going to clothe yourself in shame, bastard idiot. Go and confirm what's called adrenochrome. What are they using for? They use it to refresh themselves. These are the things they get from the children they are kidnapping. And right now you have almost about 6 children. Then you have Zetachrome is already you find it gone. Find it gone because as I'm telling you right now, you feel God know oh man not toge man oh you who suffer. Abanu who day your any person that is lying who is promoting a fake narrative me anuna na thought that I go kill and there because I don't know why blood becomes so useless. All these white people they had information, they always spread it to their loved ones. But only thing we are spreading is that same fake Christianity. They are back from church today. Any of their member that doesn't come to the shrine today right now, that member will be having problems. It's not a good son or a good daughter of them. Now you have been polluted and been adulterated. And how did they succeed in polluting you? Deal with the same Christianity they brought. They know that nothing can ever come out from it. Now, why are they not supporting meme activism? Let her be saying now, pastor now they ask fake miracles. They'll give more voice. Go and look at this idiotic what God cannot do does not exist. From today, if you share it for me, what God cannot do does not exist. That idiotic idiot, I'm going to insult you. Don't ever. If you are watching me, you have been sharing it with me. Don't share that idiotic program for me. Now, you see the way Facebook will give you 50 million watching. People are giving fake miracles. Why is it not seen in our society? Why is it not seen in our lives? Why? Why is it not seen in our life? You don't know the Jesus before? Your tradition today cannot talk. You don't know anything that is wrong with your tradition. Your tradition is still you don't know about it. Look at right now, Sokoto, are we all know Nigeria? Look at, you insult my Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad, I have to kill you for it. But what about the one they are doing to Jesus? If Jesus Christ is really real, how many have you killed? You insult Prophet Muhammad, they will kill you because they were taught. The same West was the one that taught them to make sure we never cooperated, to make sure brothers and brothers, because of religion's ideology, we kill ourselves. But they are not killing themselves. Have you ever seen any white man rise up against each other? They don't rise up against themselves because there is a constitution that guards everyone. Are you not Mumu now? Are you going to see go to the next Sunday? Go and be seeking for fake miracle. Hey, are you boy winner? Most of all, then we are now looking for where we can get faith. A miracle is so. A miracle, a Jesus can have a miracle where men buoy. Me nice one when but Jesus wa. It will get to that extent. It will get to that extent because Rima wa away bese. Stupid set of people. They make you give up your creative power and hand over it to them. That's what they do. They make you give up your creative power. Because in Genesis chapter 1 verse 26, God breathed his own life into you because God created you. From a sand, he made woman. From the ribs. Now, are you not supposed to make again? The only way you can make right now is to release anyhow. That if you are even releasing after the child has come, you no longer nurture the child in the way and admonition of the Lord. That's why today most of you give birth to both one and a vagabond. That's why today most of you cannot talk. Your children is 10 years or now, but you can no longer talk. Because you don't have that creative ability. Now, creative ability simply means not the natural thing God has given to you. You combining the dot together. What can I do with myself? Because most of you today, you are senseless. You don't know what you are doing. You don't know that you are supposed to do far better than this. How did I know that my society is toxic? How did I know that the air I breathe here is polluted? How did I know that the food is weaponized? I know through your behavior. I know through your behavior. Imagine some group of bastards and some group of aliens will always come out and say, yes, a dot to the world. A dot to the world, your city is a stage. A dot to the world, the same palace you are protecting is the one creating your hand, creating or kagele, creating or can walk, or can deke. Then you are still saying a dot to the world. What is a dot to the world for? And what is the use of the palace? Then I now know that Iranian now, yes, there's something wrong with their head. It is some of the people I know that I may will not marry. The records are there. Because do well we not marry. I see no reason why you will even get BB for me. I see no reason for that. And the same Bible they gave to you that made them collect your creative power, all these things are inside I'm talking about. All those things are inside. Everything I'm telling you right now, it is biblical. If it's not biblical, no work be made. All the day biblical, we meant to go away. We spirit of Ido here talk about. Now, let's even read the Bible. It is the word of our forefathers. The only job bring Jesus as a character to act it. Just the same way Rasinoah acted the silent night. That is just the same way it is. Now, why are you not looking about the picture? You are not concerned about the word. The word is the word of my father. You were born with it. That was some of the things God breathed into you. But today, you are not feeling anything wrong with you. You're not being able to create. You are being silent. You are being silent. Today, my page is under attack. If you were to be, I come here to come and be giving faith prophecy. I think a miracle, they will give him more viewer. But be that they know I'm here to come and spoil their work. Discolonize your mind from this stupid very narrative they gave to you. This what they think the Roman people, they know how they formed the story of Jesus. It has been the survival of the fittest. This was how the world looked that time. What they could do that made the world to respect them was to put everybody to subjection. They acted it. Even they ever played the Israel. If you were to be real, Israel were vertical things were supposed to be in Israel. What are they doing today? Jesus Christ is from Israel. The promised land is in Israel. How now come the body of Christ, the head of your useless Christianity is in vertical? Now, what is the life of Pope? Did Pope life reflect anything like Christianity? Let them come and call them, come and arrest me. No, does it reflect Christianity? How many times, where is it in the Bible that man and man will have to marry? But these are the words that the popes and the rest of them are supporting. Then you are not seeing anything bad about it. You are excited with the melodious song. Now, what can you work with here? What can you work with here? In the book of Numbers 31 verse 49, Moses fought. He fought. After Moses came back from war, he treated them that you don't steal to conquer. Moses recognized that he were having a fight. In the book of Exodus 40:40, it did not just say, be that God that said, I will fight your fight, you will hold your peace. Then Moses had to translate that. Moses do bow and arrow. He teach all his soldiers. That was why he was having the confidence, go and count. He said, Master, we have counted and none is missing. You see the way we are being eradicated today. Our traditional whatever, traditional idiotic set of people. Because any person that talk also, are they not you guys' friends? Are they not your sons and your daughters? If you guys are powerful, you were supposed to even not call me. I refuse to ever be you guys' friend. That one is sacrosanct. Why not so call your children? Why were they vaccinated abroad? What happens? It shows that you guys are just being myopic and being wicked. You can't even take care of the one you say you love. I was expecting people that are singing chorus also. They are no longer going to be having problem. They are the one that is doing more. They took Tiri. They took Tiri. Nene man no swear. They took Tiri. But the same people you are insulting, they did not take anyone. Then what happens? How your body they do you today? You imagine a witch. You said you are a witch. You are 3 injections in your system. Or when no matter the where do I begin to where we are the where you go to succeed that. Or you are just being stupid. You have 3 injections in you where can you go now? The spike protein in you, you are just a manton. Whenever what you must do is a Romeo must die. Then you will take my net to run. How is it going to last? And you are almost gone. Graphenosa is already in your system. You are spike protein already. The venom is already in your system. Cardiac arrest, it will be programmed and then 5G. Then when we marry your gobo, who do you think go to die? Are you kidding me? Are you senseless? First of all, this fight you want to start. Can you succeed it? I know that I will succeed this very fight. I know that I'm going to see some of you dead in my own eye because of your commitment or what you put your hand because we are serving man. If I thought I'm going to even pray my God is going to save anybody, it's the people that do this ignorantly. It's the people that realize and say, okay, now I've committed myself, God, here I am, help me. I'm going to wait also. Now, don't know how who is to go first? Now, who is to go first? Why are you going to hospital every day by day? Why the people you are singing for? Why are they not helping you? You see that even they don't even love you. The love I have for you, they don't even have it for you. Then who is fooling who? Who is fooling who? So they created all these things, they spoiled their head, their life have been over-adulterated. You feel saying a life you did. Go and look at it. Let me show you the video. On how they are coming down from truck. On how they are coming down from truck, the Fulani. You think it's a joke. Una the Kanu speak. God of Una the Kanu entered me. Then I continue from when Una the Kanu stops. Because that's why Una the Kanu have been arrested. But some of the things he said, we are still reiterating it today. Thank God for people like me. He's on ground. I'm a woman. And why are you moving? You know, look at it. Just listen. Hold on. Let me play it to you. I may not finish playing it. You can see the way all of them is jumping. The trailer did not park in one particular place. They are disembarking, jumping. For you to know that it's an art. It is not normal. You look at the way all of them, they are jumping. And they are jumping right now. This was the same way because this is how most of us, we came back from Zodiac. Because you have to run to go and hide so that you don't be deported. The same thing they are doing right now. Because we were coming for a greener pasture. They said they are coming for a greener pasture. Their greener pasture is anytime you fight. They hire your house already. They hire your house already. Oh, who wedding New Year a bow can ya bo na big boy if you reach to wake up. But as many of you that is watching right now, you feel renounced. You feel remorse about the pain these people is about to cause. You are spared. I stand under the option of God that as many of you who are soberly reflected, who have supported this place by one way or the other, and you choose to stand as a patriot, you are exempted. You are exempted. If at all they even do the thing before the trumpet sound, your house will be intact. None will be missing your family. None will be missing your children. None will be missing your father, your mother, boy, but Aviana way, yes. I see that I am Guana. I see that I am Guana. They are lying to us, to our vision, and sitting and not that they are spoiling it. Now your house they go collect. They will get trying to collect your house. Well, if about fear, stupid set of people. Watch it. Inside that trailer, now ammunition go there inside. They don't settle to get settle everything. You cannot intercept them. Who told you to intercept them? The people will get out, I want to intercept them. Wicked set of fathers. And the trailer is moving, they are jumping down. The trailer is moving, they are jumping down. You see, the trailer is moving, they are coming down. They are coming down, the trailer is moving. Take over, take over. Before they will not call number, they are going to come and pick them later in the day. Thank God for these very patriots who stand out to record this very thing for us to see. They will say, they will say. They will say, after all, slave now. Slave. They will say anything now. How many times have your elder one day gathered? How many times have they gathered? Come and tell me. Stupid set of bastard they live. Useless set of people with their useless narrative. Religion, they prefer religion. Let's go forward. Christianity was given to Africa to dehumanize them. That was the reason why Christianity were given, to dehumanize you. That is just, they never gave it to you for you to be better. The first weapon they fired to Africa was this Christianity. That it made you to lock your sense of belonging. Your power automatically, you drop it. Most of you before you used to see who were what they get, but you should start going to church right now. Imagine, I explained it yesterday, let me reiterate again. Imagine any spirit that you enter church with, they don't care to confirm. All these stupid idiots, idiotic pastors. Your own spirit is better than them. For them to just see, okay, right now, I can see that you are a powerful woman of God, you are welcome. You are really filled with the Holy Spirit. They don't call it what is your own power, Holy Spirit. They call it demonic spirit. Now let their own good. And at the time you accept it that it's only demonic, then you start regretting. When they not call you for a meeting, you don't go again. If they put anything in your mind, you feel that they are sending you a bad errand. Go and tell your brother. Maybe you dream and say what's going to happen to your family. You no longer say because your pastor have already let you are demonic. They will keep on banding you, until they take away, you become strengthless. That's why today, most of you, things are hard for you today because of you refuse to recognize who you are. That's why things are hard for you. Because the reason why God, you were created with that spirit, the very day you were born, you were created with it. I know there are people that also initiate inside the stomach. But there are people that are power that are natural. And no pastor will ever, except you build up your faith before you know them. Maybe you come across somebody, a family, they make you a prophetess. If your family not know anything, they continue to carry you to a different church. Then all pastors, they use it, they learn. At the time they are singing their useless worship song now, the atmosphere is not conducive enough for you because you are not supposed to be there. You see the power vibrating. Then they tie you down and say, lose. Then automatically you are dehumanized. So nothing left with you. Nothing left with you. You think it is normal. Now, check the life you were living, how you was. Before you embrace this faith body of Christ. How was your life? And what is missing today? Because most of you right now, they are elders in church, they are pastors. So you can support because you are pastors. You can support because you have people paying homage to you. Now, what about the members? How is their life? If they want to stop you for work, now you will be Christian, they fail to stop. What's all this Christian is all about? Just have good mind, that's all. They put it there, do not forsake the assembly of the brethren, so that you can only live whatever thing God has sent to you what to come and do, and go into church. Who told you if you doesn't go to church is a sin? That's why I believe we say this, we call Yayi. I don't know, we are not still getting it. Now your mind now be the render services to God. Have good thought towards your mate. Just the same way I'm feeling right now. I've did what Adeboye could even do today. Me being a sober reflection, I come here to come and study this bastard daily of what they are about to cause in our society, that your house is about to be taken away from you. That is how the gospel is supposed to be. That is how it's supposed to be. It's not more than that. So tying hair, going this, you are doing that one, you are worshiping your pastor. God does not even count it. Now me like you have for you today, sneaky go saloba. Where go saloba by me? That no go saloba by me no temata. That no go saloba by me. I did not mind the bullet. I put myself online, telling Brigade that Brigade talk about Mogbe. Oh, I go tell everybody there, body and whole. Where go queen, one day queenie. If no, you went my mama or more be back on palace. Well, I go now. These are the gospel. Evil they themselves, they know that what community is saying is right. Because I can never yield to whatever nonsense you brought out. Because this same whitey they have who is helping them. They got information you don't got. They know about this Jesus. That's why none of them they near there. They know about this same Jesus. You follow Jesus at the end of the day, the same demon after church. He got to come and give you money in where you stand and be hustling. Today, some certain things we take as hustling. The same way boy you thought say they don't know God, now that they take care of you, then who is fooling who then? Who is fooling who? Do you think you know what you are doing? Or you are with your right senses? So a lot of people, this is what they do. This is what they do. Eh? They do it and, they feel nobody's going to ask them. But our God and the word of God will always ask them. So if you say you know God through his word. You don't just know God like that. If I can rotate today the beauty of God, not the beauty of the body of Christ, the beauty of God, I see it through his word. If we can hearken to the word of God, Africa, we are supposed to be the most best continent because there are some secrets that are there that the white men, they are not reading, we are reading it. Do you know the scientists? They read the Bible. Their creative ability today is from the word of God. The same Marie that you are insulting, your iPhone 12 will be iPhone Promo 20. They fed they use them for a salary before they bring and come. The latest car, a Marie Anakafie. Anakafie. All the lipstick you are using, when they tell that the person dressed like Jezebel. Who is Jezebel? Who is Jezebel? Is it not the same thing your useless pastor wife is imitating today? Or my fish a human head? Is it lawful for you to fish human head? When we not born when we fish a toning, why you know the fish normal attachment and a machine yaw? But to all of them they are upgraded. You will see some pastor why you go be like Jezebel. Why not the metis sideway? If not God read this out. Why is he not using natural cell? Look at how they bring Jezebel into the ministry. That man go there side church now, he might go to tell different thing. Even a recommend shaku. A church and yafe. So what the difference between a willow and the gospel? If you not put a willow melody to gospel right now, essay now, a recommend for Christ, if you not put on Jonah, then what are we saying? The same word it is the word you guys use. Now, why you not the play of Mama just walk up, man? Go and be playing that one and be using it for your party. But you know the higher party you have done, even most of you that say you are doing a Christian song, they had a Makosa beat. Or ya tigbe, egbe na pagbe. Amakpe Makosa beat you and it does not work. Then who is deceiving who? My dear, the religion is not made for you. The difference between Afrocentric and Eurocentric. Afrocentric, you concentrate on the rich Africa heritage. The real Africa heritage, there is a mind that God created us with. Whatsoever you know people will not do to you, don't do to other people. It's in Luke 6 verse 31. Do unto others likewise what you may have them to do to you. So I will not send Fulani or I will create problem that will start giving other people's problem. I will not do it. My father never did it. Then why is your father today? Your father owns a cow. But how many times have they called this alien into order? Please stop this thing you are doing to my people. I employ you to come and take care of my cow. I never employ you to come and invade my land. But why are they not talking about it? You just said that was supposed to speak out. They militarize the religion. Hey, don't talk. That they militarize it. The only way they can conquer you was to militarize it. Even when you are dying, like those when we are going to school. Nagari school me go. You not be like you will go KG, that's why you are senseless. Nagari school I go, man, when we want to admission, man, your boy, you admission. If you don't know now, no. So you mind yourself, respect yourself. Now, those days, if we are going to school with honorary leg, maybe a sleep passive, yeah? Instead of you to say the ground is hot, look at the narrative we made that time. They'll say, ground, ground, they born you there. Look at it now. Most of you happened to you that were born in the early 70s. It happened to you. If you say the ground is hot, they'll say they insult your pa, your mom. But you have to say the ground is cool even when you are dying. The ground is hot as we speak. And it is that's the narrative they brought out. Most of you today, that is the brain that you have. You feel that anytime you don't tell the truth, you are going to die. Give me a way, give me a so far as my way. After Jesus Christ, me say. Method say Jesus Christ now. At least here. Ukpokponi memi or so Jesus. I've been apprehended several times. I've saw that everybody for saying Jesus. Avec him. Ahime, na my sense I used. So what are we saying here? Then you are happy today. Doing parties. Security will be there. No bomo is holding you bound. But go to your city rather now do anything. Why come and explain to us with your knucklehead? Why is this migration? Why are they always coming? They are becoming right from time. Do you know Obaseki election? That was how they were coming. That was how I voted for Obaseki because Malamize Yamu went and took his title with them. Why? They know nobody condemned me today. You see the reason why I call Ize Yamu Ize idiot. Ize Yamu, what we always support, as somebody we are supposed to stand as a patriot, he really meant well for the people of Edo State, was only to come and tell you the digestion is good. Let Ize Yamu come and use all what he has to swear his digestion was really good. Or come and swear on his behalf. We go to the river and swear. No. Let represent Ize Yamu. Let me and you go to the river and swear. If it was not a game that we are acting, then who is deceiving who then? Now, when we are talking about stakeholder, who we are supposed to make the state to be okay? Is it my late father? It's not my late father now. He saw this is a idiot or show mumu that you are still clamoring for today. You don't even know your problem. And it's as if you don't know your problem. The Israelites, they were able to figure out their problem. The Egyptian was their problem because they were oppressing them. Even the people that oppress you is what you are clamoring for today. The picture of the person that oppress everybody. Imagine you are suppressing people. Somebody is oppressing 5 million people or 10 million people. A picture of what DPA, not that's why I ask now. Yes, that's the truth. Because if we don't tell ourselves the truth, whatever thing you put, you know the bomb with Donald Trump, you know where we tell boy, you don't know or not, Danda, Agbona, where we tell him, but where we only money, mama, who we were. Yes. Let's begin to pray. Let everyone of our report we have sold. Whatever our chief sensitive title or traditional ruler have sold the Benin, it be a Roy. But can you put him in? You are afraid. But you need a better society now. But why not fight and get it? Do you think Gus Majafode is coming to come and fight for you? Or the same West is coming to come and fight? They want it to there because the population agenda now. Are you not aware? You should be better than this. You should be more reasonable than this. It's part of the agenda. That's why this mobilization they are doing right now, the command is from the web because they're giving them money. Make sure you kiss them. That's why stupidly you accepted the offer from here, and stupidly today you are folding up your hands. What you use your precious body to get, automatically you come and meet one bastard full animal, now a landlord of your house. Tafiki, stay there. Who is going to drag it for you? Were you able to talk to him? Is he not the same king you are going to be having as the king then? Okay, if your king cannot protect you now, is that after they take over the land? Which cause is he going to take them to? Oswald. A dot to the world, I'll be doing your dot to the world. We are watching you very closely. If you die at the end of the day, your children, they will reap this very problem. They will reap it because the society you are wanting us to evaluate and take, we can't. It's impossible, we take such society. So that is that. So they use the television to tell lies to your vision. These people, they use the television to tell lies to your vision. Hosea chapter 4 verse, he said they are my people are destroyed. He did not say satanic people. God, we are talking about his own children. Oh, he said because run that way, he was not talking about the unbeliever. He were talking about the same you, idiotic believer. Now, have you been able to begin to put this word of God into context? And say, okay, this very particular verse, what does it mean? How are they destroyed without knowledge? You don't have knowledge about what Fulani is about to do. You don't have knowledge about what is in Zetakli. You don't have knowledge about it. What you just want to know, after all, you know me now. That's what you are still feeling today. We have ammunition everywhere that can. Every Edo people, they've gotten a bullet for them. Every Edo people today, the Fulani, they've gotten your own bullets. They don't already get them. Are you going to pray? You are not going to pray. Then you still support this bastard idiot, this a useless alien, this charlatan and misguided, a frustrated vagabond. And Australia Wallaby, you are following their page. Once some Bini Fulefu see that big, they are go to the world, they are happy. But what is this bid giving to you? What does it project? Go and look American flag, they know the reason play. If you if I venture born American flag now, I must be arrested. If I venture born American flag now, do we have integrity? Tell me your integrity now. After all, they'll create a hand to come and press you. A small man will need down before John Way. A 100-year-old man will need down before John Way of 30 years. Or Igwewa. Igwewa not to complain or you be typhoon. Nothing will be done. That is the tradition. Carry on, traditionalist or Zuo. Nonsense. Bastard fools. All they only want to do, they put fear. Every other party can be afraid, not like community. Not that community. If I perish, I perish. Esther said it. Go and read the Bible, Esther chapter 4. But that decision Esther made, later make Esther become a queen. But at the end of the day, what happened? If I perish, I perish. Decisions. What made Shadrach and Abednego to be promoted in Babylon? What made them to be promoted? They got their promotion through civil disobedience. Oh, ye king, we are not careful with this very matter. Even though Sarimaga refused to say, well, we'll not bow down, can get it clear. But you are not ready to disobey anything. He's my father now. Then your father that cannot protect you become a useless father. If your kingdom cannot protect you, become a demonic kingdom. That's it. Even devil is better than most people today. I've told you several times with that number. Let me reiterate again. Pharaoh is better than some of our leaders at home. Because Pharaoh could use the Israelites for the Egyptian. He not shock you. You shock, I be not shock. Pharaoh, we are using the Israelites. We are using foreigners for the motor. And right now, they are using you for foreigner or motor for foreigner. Then we fooling who? Then you are comfortable with it. Also, I'm my way. They invade Benin, they don't invade them. With you to your stupid archaic man. They know you are going to be a never do way. He made you were saying work by Yikokai. Agmoetima due to what you support. Agmonama waiting one of him. We don't face anyone face it. Just for you to go home right now with your Zeta crown and go and stay and die in your home there. That's why they are taking you to Rwanda. Can they take me there? Even though I have no resident in Europe, they can't take me there. But you don't see the Angelica, it was be fly, or the Macquarie Parliament, or one of our head. Because you are not ready to prove anything stubborn. Because you are a sheep now. I'm not a sheep, I'm a lion. You cannot just go to lion's den and begin to do anyhow when you are not done it. You can't do anyhow. But look at the name they call you now, a sheep. A sheep, you don't say I'm momopas, goat. And they don't even you compare monkey. Who can jump from here to here? They used to, you are happy. I'm a sheep now. Look at the book of John, 10 verse 11. He said, I'm a good shepherd. A good shepherd lays life down for the sheep. Now, why is your leader not imitating that? Why, if they call you sheep, why are they not shepherd? He shook, I be not shook. If you accepted a sheep, why are they not accepting the shepherd? So that we can balance the equation in the Bible. That a good shepherd lays life down for the sheep. How are they laying their life down for you? How is a good shepherd supposed to lay their life down for the sheep? Is to give every necessary protection to the sheep. And right now you are like a sheep without a shepherd. Because they trick you. They are never your shepherd. Now you came abroad, you never know the meaning of leadership. All you don't know, look at your life today. I will mean, no matter how you people try. Your death, I'm going to witness it. It's a covenant I make with God. God, give me the grace to see how this alien will die. And I will see it's a covenant already. If I have nothing more to do in this life, but I must see how you die. I must see it. That's why I preserve myself. I know it's survival of the fittest. I know what was coming is not going to be easy. That's why I prevented myself. You're coming in the night to come and disturb me. Me having sleepless night. That does not really hold anything because I does not have gravinosa in my system. If you feel una is the then I sit down. We argue me and if you are looking at me, I'm looking at you. But your own, after you fly to the bed, you are going to feel the physical pains. You are going to feel the physical pains. If you think they're sending you to come and, do me bad, you forgot it was in your system. Have you forgotten that? You better go and think about your problem. Think about your problem. I'm not your problem. The truth in the word of God, what is conveniencing you. And I'm not even the one insulting you. It is the word of our Father that is insulting you. And for you to dwell in the midst of the worldism, you have to be world. Then what have I done wrong here? I'm only interpreting it. Everything I'm saying right now, you might have feel it. If they collected your land or they do you bad, you feel bad about it. Why must this person do me this thing? The same thing because you are useless. You have no good mind to think about what's happening to other people because you are wicked. My own, I make my own grow more than your own. My own kind of caring attitude. Because I know that a day will come I moderately need help from 1 or 2 persons. That's why it is biblically written in the book of Matthew 5 verse 7. He said, blessed are the merciful. At the time you are merciful to people, God will also be merciful to you. When you come at time to come and attack me, what always saved me, is because I'm merciful to people. But the very day your own will happen, they are not going to be mercy. And the thunder that is going to be released from heaven, as is written down in the book of Matthew 28 verse 2. He said there was a great earthquake and an angel descended from heaven. That same power that brings that angel, whether it's a written story, I don't care to know, is going to land in your house. The pipe protein in your system, if you never want to stop coming to my building, my dear, not that's why I ask, your children, they will die in your eye. You will bury your children and I will see how you are going to also die. I'm going to see it. Because you guys are not ready. You want us to suffer and die. After somebody like me have said through 14 hours in the sea, a lot of people, they lost their virginity in Morocco route. A lot of people, they aborted the children inside their stomach with hand. A lot of people. But you don't feel bad about it. You are seeing all these women today with Mary Kay. Most women that passed land to Europe, they know the trauma they went through. They went through a lot of trauma. Because those ones, they are so senseless, they don't care. All they just call, if they can feast up their useless too flat, they are done. They are done. But we have to think for them. Because what the manuscript God showed to me, manuscript about you, is not about house. You don't build a house as a shelter for you to stay. There are other things God saying to this life to come and do. As you have helped, you also help other people. That's why today we become relevant abroad. We become irrelevant abroad. We are not useful. That's why Big Gates said it. He said they are bringing a synthetic molecule to reduce the population. He said they are going to concentrate on Africa. They are of less value. They have less importance because of the things they saw that we do. Now, let me show you the video. Oh, now these people came out protesting for this very boy that was arrested, for him to be released in Sokoto State. In Sokoto State. Look at it. They are protesting for the release of the people that murdered Deborah Samuel. They are protesting. Now, if they can protest, not that they've executed the person, they are not even waiting for the Nollywood film they want to act. Maybe after 1 month they release the guy. They want them to release the guy immediately. But do you know how many of your brothers they've killed in the farm? Do you know how many of your brothers they've killed in the farm with the cold blood? Do you know how many women that have been raped? So that is why I wonder where those people are saying to the world they have come from a kingdom. You come from a demonic kingdom. The truth is there because you are senseless. I think the most senseless people on earth today are some Edo people, not all. Because these are people who does not feel anything is wrong with their system. These people, they are protesting. The person committed murder. But if this case is taken to international criminal court, that guy must be sentenced, for example, at least for 10 years, if at all not being executed. If at all not being executed, he must be sentenced. But look at how right now, they are not hiding their faces. Leave our murderer for us. Our murderer, we send him. He's fighting for us, living for us. But your people that be killed in the farm, no hula kuriwagon. Nebonwaye kekono beluwa. What have you been doing about it? The same ohen they created, you are the same village together, the same Odion way will say your land. You don't see anything wrong. That is to say you are senseless. And then to say I'm right. Again, you always allow me to win. That everything I bring out is escalating. The better society I'm crying for, these people, they are coming. A lot of people have shouted about it. I know those ones, they are resigned today now. They are longer, they become ex-freedom fighter. But I'm still reiterating it. That they are strategizing on how they are going to invade you. But I'm right. Now, what that thing you are supporting? How does it stand? What has your leader, what measure did they put on ground? Just to wear bead and press your hand and oppress people. Come and oppress people abroad. Come and oppress people abroad. The same religion. They taught you on how to respect others. But the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 5, verse 17, he said, let the elder that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially those that labor in word and in doctrine. That is to say, any elder that they don't rule well, the Bible permits you, about political leader, About traditional rulers, Memadi bad. Era na bad boy atama. We not do as oya asa. How many children is killing? He go to you also use the head to pay. Neya di me wala gonati. But if you no be yoto, you are going to be remembered for it. That's what the most important thing. A lot of people does not know there is life after now. When Paul the apostle were going to Damascus, it was former called Saul. He was going to Damascus to go and burn church. Then the Spirit of the Lord intercepted him. He attacked him. Then Saul died. Paul continued the journey. So also it's going to be when we say na yobo makwaro kemiesi yoto according to ogbon or we gaye miesi kowo ma na me we ade ado tohu ado do tohime or we ni keke onye won na say the name your father put it down, you are going to repeat. If at all nobody have been making people to repeat, we have come to make you repeat. We have come to make you repeat, and nothing will stop you from repeating it because the records are there. The records are there. Did you know what you got into Idenokpoko? After killing Idenokpoko, you said he just make herself as a living sacrifice. How will somebody just say, okay, he don't want to enjoy? They killed him in a cold blood. But if they want to project the story today, they say make himself as a living. Okay, now making herself as a living sacrifice, you know the Idenokpoko generation. What are you doing to also? What are they benefiting from it? According to what we learned already, Idenokpoko is Igodomigodo. Is it do? Now, what is the do children? Because their mother died for their sin. Now they say Jesus Christ, for God so loved the world, John 3:16, he gave his only begotten son, whoever that believed in him. You can see today, even you that they born yesterday, you have nothing to do with Jesus, but you are praising him. But what are we getting from the sacrifice that people made? What are we getting from it? We are getting nonsense. We are still being killed in a cold blood. Our central home, we cannot stay. Let people assume now, we both say, okay, now every one of you go home. There is a fight, they put a free flight. We are going to keep your house, come and sign contract. Your house is intact, your work is intact. If you want to go with your children, or you can go with 2 of your children, leave one with us in case of a KCT. Then they give you nanny to be taking care of your children. It's okay. Every Edo useless idiot, go back home, come back again in 2 years' time. We are you went far. They told you compulsorily you have to go on holiday, whether you have passport or not. Are you sure of coming back home? Coming back in this place for 2 years? You are going to spend at home? You will die. When we are talking about let's repair our home, you don't know the meaning of it. You feel you are a tenant here. No matter how, even though they put stamp for your here, that's why they bring up the B system. The B system were brought because of you. They thought you might have read, they don't even know you don't read your Bible out there. That's why they look at the ordinary manner of name they call you. Then somebody will be lion, mega sheep. We are the lion of the tribe of Judah. And to say whom I am, because I hate you people right from day one. The records are there. The record, you cannot call person, you cannot wish me happy birthday. If a lot of you have wished me happy birthday, I will humiliate you. I will not come here to come and thank you because a woman. Why are you wishing me happy birthday for? You cannot be surprising people and be wishing me happy birthday. That's why people, every person that wish me happy birthday, they are all patriots. And a patriot or diagonaya. The word is right now made for patriot because it's survival of the fittest. Only the fittest of the fittest in man that can survive what is coming. If you have a fitting man, you are going to die in a hurry. That one is sacrosanct. So don't using emotion, don't lose emotion over anybody. Speak the truth the way it is. Speak the truth. Only what is going to save you as far as this word is concerned today. Your money will not save you, but the truth you know if you apply it, that word is going to save you. That's why the Bible make everything clear to us. It's just that we refuse to learn. He said you shall know the truth. In the book of John chapter 8 verse 32. He said you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. And before the truth make you free, it first of all make you miserable. A lot of people today, they are anytime. I see no reason why you should be happy that you have somebody, a black man who speak the truth like this. You should be happy. If you are not stupid, you are not be dehumanized. Any white man that saw me today who understand my activism, they love me. Now only you want to get problem with because of your weak craftiness. Or a body they use how to do well. Go and see now they are doing phones. This phone I'm using not the person doing. Did beneath even have fabrica where they do clothes. Only what we even have all year. Go and look at it today. Everything is sold out to different kind of people. Only meat. They are not, they cannot, they don't have a grazing field. Okay, no, like cow. They have a ranch. They cannot, what can they ever produce? They carry the same cow to your farms and go and eat your crops. But how will your father carry? Can you do that to your biological children? Idiots. Can you yourself do that to your biological children? All of you today right now, before you're speaking, they complain, say, Mom, my phone is difficult for me to always use it, Mom. The next thing you are planning of giving him another phone or her another phone. Also, this your leader is. They have everything at least. Individualistically, they may not be able to reach out to everybody, which we all know that. But at least a better society is guaranteed. At least you can go to farm. At least wherever time you are doing party, they will eradicate all criminals. Who owns the criminal? Are they not the one that owns the criminal? Igbune criminal. Don't Igbune have cow. Where am I to go? Igbune not get cow now. Any member of family don't have cow. What your boy man on your cow do no you fool and you cannot cost now because I go about you yourself. You have reason to die. You have reason to die because our people choose not to be righteous. Because our people live anyhow. The life of other people does not concern them. They never want to be in right standing with any constitution. The way it written down in the book of Proverbs 14 verse 34. He said righteousness exalts a nation. What is righteousness? That he exalts a nation. He makes a nation to be blossom. But sin is a reproach to every person. Now, what has you commit as an idolite that made them to start planning to invade you? Because your leader hates you right from birth. They never want you around them. That is why King Pharaoh is far better. Don't go and be saying, King Pharaoh, let my people go to their promised land. Be using your own leader to sing. If you know their name, every 12 o'clock in the night, be singing that song. Put their name to it. If it's Oshomole, Oshomole, let my people go. Let my people go. Let my people go. Ijamu, let my people go to their promise. Use them to sing. Depends on how you are led. Because it's going to be a spiritual revolution. Without this very revolution, there is nothing that can ever work out. And you are supposed to be involved in it. As I'm talking right now, your ideology key up to my own. As your ideology is key to my own, then you metamorphose it in the spirit realm. Then we begin to work together tete-a-tete. We agree in the spirit. We may not be in the same platform, but we have the same ideology. That will grow fix our society. The Israelites were not having a particular hall. They were always meeting. But there was this sober reflection among their minds. They become last mind. All of them, they become a patriot. No, we cannot continue like this. The suffering is too much. All of them, they were praying. Even as they are eating their food, oh, God, say, help us. God, help us. That was after 40 years, Moses left Egypt. God confronted him in the burning bush. He said, Moses, my son. He said, yes, Papa. He said, this land you are standing is a holy land. I'm saying to go and meet Pharaoh. God, who am I going to say that sent me? Tell him that I am sent you. Even more will try to give excuses. God, don't you know I'm a stammerer? I said, no, I will give you a run as a spokesman. What you are going to say, don't tell him the word. The I am that I am have sent you. If God call you today now, can you say anything? A lot of you, God has sent you a message, you are not going. Only what you know that the only way you have been able to show to all that you are serving God is to go and be a quiet idiot in a one stupid church. That Jesus Christ did not even, no spirit even know that you are existing. You don't serve God and go empty-handed. Have they been able to kill now the canon today now? If now come president the car since, that don't kill him. Make them try now. Thank God for the life of the gunmen. No. Thank God for their life. You see people there did what the same thing Israel they did. What the Igbo people are doing today. If not the Igbo people, shed this broker, a dog would have been gone for long. The protection I don't have today, it is Igbo people that protected them, but they will just come and call those people Igbo Nyameri. Who is Nyameri now? How many times have you threw a load of a Fulani offloaded themselves in Igbo land? It don't happen. If not because of people like Hope Izodidio, David Umai, and Saludo came the other day and once he do katakara, do kitikiti. Now they put down a social objection. They would have not been able to do Igbo people anything. Igbo people is Igbo people's problem. The Fulani, they know they can't try it. The grace of the Igbo people is the one protecting some Benefulefu. But they are not admitting. No proactive measure. These people right now, they dislodge them. They will go to their different places. Even they will give them hotel to stay. Most of these Fulani, they are going to stay in most people that owns the cow. They are going to stay in their house. Do no yati boyo if they don't know about it. Your father that owns cow near Hula Huri, go and ask them if they don't know about the plan of if they invading you. Because the British done it before, and so Fulani can also do it. Fulani, they liaise with the government. Your leader that is in the forefront, we're supposed to liaise with the government and say this thing will not work. They've silenced the amount with maybe $1 billion. Shut up your mouth. We will not come near your dwelling, don't worry. Which village your people stay? Which village they stay? So and so village. Don't go there. So you the idiot now, who you refuse to know your identity, they will first of all come and take over your villages. Go and tell the villages they are taking over today. They slightly give it to them for them to take over. So that you can stay here in the village, put all your ammunition here. Or you're going to or motor, we want motor. You meet the indigenous people that claim they own the land. These are people selling out your land. Don't you think that they are the one that collected money from Fulani and say you can stay here? We have a lot of video with us. We are going to be submitted to International Criminal Court of Justice later. How some villages have been invaded. The people of the villagers confess that it is the Algeria way that collect money from Fulani. So even at your sick bed, I can roll with Muye court. Because you are going to be accountable for everything you have done. As God lives, you are going to be accountable for every nonsense your father might have done. So don't feel you are going to do all this thing and go scot-free. Or no, it won't happen. You know, you are going to be accountable for it. You better tell your father right now, Baba, leave good name for me for granted. The name you are going to put me, Papa, I cannot survive it. If you doubt what I'm saying, keep on living anyhow. If you doubt what I'm saying, keep on living anyhow. Keep on performing on shenanigans. You are going to pay for the sin of your father. The house you fed, your father have in California, have in UK. It's going to be collected from you because everybody going to start from square zero. Your property, go and mark it now. I know you won't mark. Because when I told you about they are coming, you felt it was a joke. But today now you are getting the sin. You are going to pay dearly for the sin of your father because you are sinning. How can the money, their fifth generation will still be billionaire? Only one child that you have, you cannot even afford 2 square meals. Just come on to go to farm right now, you cannot go to farm because of some bastard. Who does that? No, we are not disturbing them. Maybe their hustle, our partner also, no problem. You rich, no problem. But our means of livelihood, they also retreated us from it. Come on farm, we cannot even go, even when you are going there to go and labor. Now, what does that tell you? The means of livelihood that would have kept you at least. Most of all, I know how to mill oil. I may not be so professional the way they do it in Okomo. But those days, for those of us that were opportune to go to farm, you pound it. You even do the pandi mortar. You do it in the farm by cutting timber. You set a fire on it, you center. The more it's going, you are gardening, the more it's going, you are gardening. Over the piazza, over the barrel, or till you get to some place, you do here, either with bottle or whatever, so that you keep on using it to pan, or till you get to a time, the same not going to follow them again. But for Banga, more people they use Banga, they do their own. Odo, you can do it in the farm. While we went, we didn't garden, we doing, we doing no salmon, your do phone, we vic imo, we Simon or he. Umwame ameni ye ukabo fita ene na me amedini no ladin de do mo yere odoti o me ke no boli se udos die na yibo usie na yibo de usia no wo wa ofigbon la hu o ni suwe yare wa. That was how our father succeeded. Even after finishing that food with that same hand where they take iso, that vitamin when obono ya gunya na me ya pese yen ri no boy do amosi eri ma wa ya wo. That's why your father today was the one that was having organic skin. For those of you that grew up to meet your grandfather, his skin healthy is organic. Those people, they were sensible. Everything you are seeing today, oh, don't wear na so well so ko Nigeria modo ade we boni mangwe wagbon. Wari modo ko Nigeria mwe wiri. Wari traditional food. Who invented it? What other food have you been able to invent? How do you think you can do is it called Melo? Ogina, the botanical name Ogi. Udo rogi, udo koi, udo roy, you can't cotton, or do keke, Udoya Kbogi, Udotan, Udogbe. It was your father that invented all those things. What have you invented today? Right now, the social media you came to come and meet, let's use it to talk to our leader. You are doing anyhow, they do katakata, they do kitikiti. Now here you want to promote beat katakano, you are promoting a kingdom. Who could he protect his own people? I want to be them of all. A man, I hear we all of us did. But I will witness your burial. That one is sure. And brother, we see how you are going to die mysteriously. I prefer for your home not to invade in Nigeria so that while there's a free flight here, I'm talking about people that trust our activism. It's not you guys that is watching. For as many that trust our activism, for as many that will leave their home in the night, when we're doing disturbing me, one may pay you. You must work lost. How can you have graphene outside your sister where you may punch through your flag and your bed? You are sick, who you think I do the wonder for people. You are not thinking about your Ogumagala that is coming for soon. Can you imagine the culpability? That's how senseless a lot of people will be. The person you are taking as a problem, I'll let you here telling you the truth. I'm not your problem. You knows your problem. Solve your problem yourself. The same way you are in mess. Every one of us is in this mess together. I have never one day start bragging here. I felt bad even more than you because you are an idiot. You don't think. Because you have been dehumanized. You have been dehumanized. Look at everything. They created the Christian. These people, they are not accepting their Christianity. How can you call me a name you are not ready to be? Where me that tell me is a name. Because it's a name nobody wants to bear. Now so Christianity be. Why are they calling you if they are not accepting it? Why are they not calling you another better names? Why are they supporting Christianity, pumping money to Christianity, allowing our pastor to fly private jet? Why did they not allow now the country to be fly private jet as a freedom fighter? If they were to be real, who were supposed to be respected? Yeah, bro, freedom fighter is respected. Why is today? Why we remembering Martin Luther King? If what Martin Luther King did was bad, why we remember Selassie of Sudan? Why are we remembering Kwame Nkrumah that lead the Gold Coast to the independence, which is Ghana? Why are we remembering it? Why are we remembering Osagefo? Why are we remembering our past heroes? Why did the Nigerian put in the national pledge that the labor of our hero past will never be in vain? What kind of allegiance are you supposed to show? What kind of allegiance? Look at how stupid they are. You are living in a better kingdom. You don't want the will of God in you where you are to be seen in your place because who are respect. Respect is there. Son gilipoya na cabrone. No tiene cabeza para pensar. Cabeza es para pensar, no es para poner gorra o poner casco. For the pera. Useless set of people. They only want to inconvenience everybody. They want everybody to have the same ideology with them. No. You are living an abnormal life. It's not a respect. This is an oppression. This tyrannical way of life. Turning competency to become incompetence. You are not turning chaos to become a way of life. Turning our solidarity to become disunity. If we must have to do well, what we have to fail for now is to discover the truth. If we must build a nation, we must have a nation, we must have to learn to speak the truth. All nations were built by the truth. That's why Benin will always say, this is what my late mother always tell us those days. Our mother used to tell us simply, estaba diciendo eso antes de morir. Estaba diciendo eso. Es su madre hasta ahora y me missing. You know, but these are mothers who always want the society to be better. Today, I mean, I think there is one chief right now. I think I don't want to mention the name here. I might know whether I'm a conspiracy theorist. Let me quickly send up this message. Mo na tell an amigo, the follower you might be here. Tell him the people who have scammed him may be their name for social media. Because the way taking this whole thing is distracting Edo Sabah space. We are not arguing with you to spend the money. Bring out their name. Let us see the best who can help you so that this nonsense will stop. And this is going to be my last message. If I'm going to come out again, you did not come and bring the name. I'm going to give you the worst insult of your life. We want to help you as a patriot. We fight for the right of the people, irrespective of that person, even though the person is a lunatic. And right now, we have castigated you for the mistakes that you made. Good, no problem. Too much of everything is bad. James chapter 4, verse 17. Sorry for that breaking transmission. The last statement I made that too much of everything is bad. Those that know to do good and do it not to them become a sin. James chapter 4, verse 17. That's what the book of James said. Now, the thing is, we fight for the right of everybody. I, for one, I told you right from the beginning, it's just that you are deaf-eared, and most of your followers, not all, they are the most useless people I've seen, not all. Don't get it twisted. They are the most useless people I've seen. That one is clear. It's out there in the media. Now, you begin to reiterate that these people scam you. Bring out the names of the people that scammed you. Bring out the name of the people that lure you into it, that said that come home. Bring out their names. If you cannot bring out their names, you show that there is something the demonic kingdom want to use you to do with those people abroad. Then you stop ranting. Bring it and put it there on your page. We will get it. Right now, up to now, you are not seeing anything bad about what Zeyamu is doing. Of which, to me, to my point of view, I found out that it was this useless Oshomole and the useless Zeyamu that you felt they are going to stand beside you or they are going to support you. And right now, they are not giving you the support. If Zeyamu, you are taking Zeyamu out of the contest, Oshomole is out of the contest, Kabaka is out of the contest. These are the three major people we felt you were fighting for. Then, it showed that you just want to disturb social media cyberspace. Edo has series of problems. Amigo, your problem is not supposed to even be seen because all these are what you have caused by yourself. They may lure you to it, but you are still going to be blamed. As a freedom fighter, you are supposed to be more sensible, you know, more watchful to see what you put your hand. But automatically, you use excitement. All you felt is that the prophecy or both they've given to you is going to work out. I can't really get it. I don't know why you keep on doing this thing and you are causing damages in Edo State. People right now, they are not focused. Fulani, you started Fulani 2017. That was the reason I thought people were praying for you. The Fulani in Benin today, it's long ago you saw it, but today they're no longer business here. The same state you want to rule, you don't bloody care whatever thing that is happening. I'm not trying to tell you you don't spend your money. But it will also come to a time you are going to put the list on media on how you spend the money. Do not lie. You don't lie. You don't fight. You fight people with the truth. That's what you always claim. If you must have to fight anybody and succeed, make sure you are fighting with truth. Your money is increasing. Even common good money for Nigeria, everybody all knows it. The money that you spend. That was why this very Jamie idiot that was in PFA, you know, that was not tough here when I came to Edo State in 2017 to come and welcome the then commissioner of Edo State, Johnson Babatude Kokom. So I guess people like James will also be around you. You may be losing money, but let's not lie. Put it there, the people that humiliated you. Let's see what can help you do. There's no permanent friend, there's no permanent enemy in this very activism. If we find out tomorrow it was Oshomole that lured you to this, then we give him to what you want. Becoming online all the time, people are calling you foolish every day by day. I will not allow, because people even supporting you now, it's like those people, they are over dehumanized because it's not making any sense. The only way it can make sense is what I'm telling you right now. Put the people that lure you into this, who promise and fed you. But if Yamu is exempted, Oshomole is exempted, Tony Kabaka is exempted, but the rest of the people I fed you are just indicted, then that's my own opinion. Because if these same three people did not give you guarantee to come, other local state chairman was the one that told you, my dear, you must be wasting your time. I'd like to say the thing is not real. There's something fishy somewhere. So to allow social media space to be at peace, this is what I'm demanding from you. This is the Archbishop of activism speaking. So if you like, you can obey and do it. If you doesn't like, you will hear from me. Because you are over-escalating this whole thing, though people are no longer focused. We have more better problem. Nobody telling you doesn't lose your million, you lost your million, which we know. You suffer for them. You want to again, you go wear bone PC. And the suffering you are feeling, you suffer today, it's not only money. It's not only money. You went extra mile helping them for juju because you feel that's the best way you can help yourself. you do it. You do part of everything I'm telling you right now. 99% correct. You did it. If you are saying you suffered, you cannot tell me you suffer more than people that was on ground. A lot of people, they went through the same thing. What about the person that owns the money today? Is that blessed memory Kateosa? He's gone. Because what people were doing was not accepted by our ancestors. That's why people are having problem. Mind the way you castigate them because it will get to you tomorrow. But we're always happy. Right now, I felt bad about your condition. That was why the first time I tell you the truth. I would have been happy. Like, I don't want to mention that idiotic boy names here. See, that boy is supporting the mega comrade. I'd like to say I'm jealous. Where is he today right now? When this very boy right now, this boy have never one day have the infantry to insult the enemy of your children. The first time that boy did it, I could saw the anger in him. I said it that this boy is making mockery. One of your stupid, idiotic followers came here and started defending rubbish. And these people defending you, first of all, check their mentality. Are they brain-wise? Or they are just being useless? This supporter you feel you have today, who is writing comment online, they are just doing merriment. It's all about hypocrisy, what they can get from you. Maybe you guys belong to the same coven. You senior them in the night. Because of my reason, they can't support you. It will take somebody that is a crafty man who will still support you up to now that whatever you are doing it well. Sue them, whatever. Now, this money we are collected from you. Oh, politics is like that. It's like, despite I spent my money to go to Nigeria during 2017, the reason why I always want to make myself an example is talking to you, because you are a low thinker. I want to get it clear. As I left PFA, for example, was I drawing you? I was not drawing you any money because I just used it. That's the best way I can help. Now you have helped these people, it's not forthcoming. Why are you drawing back the money? That is politics. It's 50-50. It's 50-50. It must not have to be, you have to achieve it. Do you know how many billions Kateosa spent? He spent billions. The man died alone. Everybody all know that because late Kateosa, blessed memory, involved or indulged himself in politics. That's what killed him. Everybody all know. Because when I assume you matter, you yourself, you know what you received. Look at when Tony Kabaka were destroyed. Kateosa lost up his life. Oshomole from national chairman became a national idiot. So look at you yourself today. And money is still going to be having problem. I heard it from one of the videos he did one time that a lot of things happen in your camp. Yes. So why I got problem? Right now I'm not mocking you. If I'm doing anything tomorrow, you can come out. You might be scolding me, but tell me the truth. Tell me, I will urge you, whatever thing I'm doing to you right now, do it to me when time comes. So far, say the truth. Maybe I want to go into politics. New thing. The politics is not now. If I'm bugging a yard, you can tell me that. But I'm not yet. But a lot of your senseless followers, they feel I'm sagging you. Every and my do when it is the foundation I've laid, they are laying upon. Everything anybody telling you today, you can't tell you. I saw it. Most of them were waiting for it to happen. Why me myself, I see it as a vision, it's not going to work. Because where there's no vision, the people they perish. So as an activist, he may not be into activism or women working. But activism when it comes to freedom fighting, because it doesn't want to frighten who were so very bobara. You just who were I walk back for the baby. Bring out their name, the people who have wronged you. Let us call them to order for them to give you your money. That's the only way I feel you can get justice. All this one you are just doing, you are not going to get justice. You are going to talk and talk and talk. At the end of the day, nothing will happen. So that is the perspective, the spirit of Idu I've laid in my heart to see how I can be able to also come in. If it is a idiot that is wrong, I know you are trying to cover up for them. And I don't know right now if Oshomole is not the one offending you, Ize Yamu is not the one hurting you, or Tony Kabaka is not the one that have conspired against you. I wonder who you are laying this complaint on. And these are the same people you are supposed to hold responsible. Oshomole and Modley Ize Yamu, they own the party. They were the one you were doing juju for. Only you want, you give money to only you want whenever you have got with the PC. And why you myself we are praying. Men now we jingo. Selling up baseki when I gather away your useless some of them followers. When I am with pitchy men, when I am with your more. Today I'm very happy. I'm very happy for your information. So that's that. If you can't do that, shut up your mouth. You show that you are lying. If I'm APC, all of them that you are accusing, go and tell them how you use that money. But the people you feel have deceived you, write out their name. If you cannot, because you cannot just say you want to sue APC, whose name you want to write? When Obaseki were having problem, figuratively, he was having problem with Oshomole. If they appear in court, it is not everybody in the APC Obaseki were having problem with. Specifically, Oshomole make himself an enemy. He know what he saw. Listen very carefully. Isaiah Yamu know make himself as an enemy. He know what he saw. Tony Kabaka make himself as an enemy by mocking Obaseki Womabie. For campaign, he know what he saw. He lost his building. Later, Park Afteosa, he came out and said, go to use the last couple. And really, he used his last couple because that word was more spiritual than physical. That he used up his last strength. So that's that. So figure people as you are going to sue. You cannot say you are suing APC. APC, there are some bad heads inside, figuratively, who have done this very nonsense. So you figure them and sue them. And we get peace with social media. Social media space. Let us have peace, please. If you don't know, you know. If you don't know, you know where me and where my reason. You are still calling yourself freedom father. I said to Walla, what close paid you. Then I was a little. Don't you know God is dealing with you somehow? But to me on our time away. If you know Saloba give away Majo. They were not your APC. The first person who have ever complained when we go to APC. A party, the main party, every SUV now. We spend money for AAC because it was a growing party. Try to build it up. Not APC who stand upon it. I'm not going to be talking much about that. People have already had it. They've already seen the kind of person you are already, that you are the one joining this Fulani to kill us. If you are calling yourself a member of APC, that is to say the Fulani coming to Edo State today, now you have a share inside. There's no way you can ever, if you are in APC, you can criticize against the government of this very Buhari or criticize against Fulani. I can say Fulani today, what they are doing is bad because I'm not APC, I'm not PDP. But you are one of them, that's why today you no longer see anything wrong with what Fulani is doing. Or I can wear more Fulani up to today, but because you are one of them, but before, you were the one that hashtag Buhari, Mumu Buhari, but today Buhari is your best friend. Who were Buhari said, Tunubu Keya, Firma Webonaro, with the virtue that you want APC to win, and you are a fighter of APC. It's a very big pity you find yourself here. So do have a nice day, everyone, and God bless you all. God bless you all. Today's date is 15th of May 2022 on Sunday. So take this one home and digest it. If you like, use it. Try to would you watch my video one hand. One hand. Any person that hates the truth also so that's sure. So our phone numbers remain the same: +34631056284, +34631056284. And the most disgusting part of it, or the most funny part of this whole thing, is that I just want the will of God in this very place I am to be in and stay. You can see everywhere. You can see building well arranged. Everybody doing their own lane. There's no kingdom here. You see? Then you are calling where people are dying in the kingdom. Where are you going to cause pain? Yeah. So let's begin to differentiate it. So let them tell us the kind of kingdom they have. To me, to my point of view, it's a demonic kingdom. So that's that. If you have anything to tell me, come and tell me. But don't just come out and insult me anyhow, because this one you're yes. I'm begging most of you, if you must come and talk to me based on the fact that if what I'm saying is a lie. If you just want to come and support one idiot, man, either you doubt one or the graphene, not side of the river, I wake up the graphene outside in you. So let's see how many of you stupidly we can rescue. So behave yourself and so good day all, and have a nice day. See you some other time. Ciao.